Oh my god, people, what did I tell you? UFC 328. I told you it was going to be an unreal card. I told you we were going to have some big upsets, and what a surprise. AJ Knows MMA. Guess it's not just a fancy sounding name. Maybe I do actually know what I'm talking about. Wow, we done unreal on predictions tonight, people. Of course, Sean Strickland with that unreal performance against Khamzat Chimaev in the main event. I thought Strickland won rounds 2, 3, and 5. I thought it was a great performance from Strickland. Really good fight in general, though. A lot more entertaining fight than the Khamzat's last fight against DDP. Joshua Van versus Tatsuri Taira. Oh my god, Tatsuri Taira looked like he was down and out and finished in the second round, and then he somehow managed to pull it back, and then Joshua Van just put an end to it again. And this comment here, it's OP. Oh my god, what an absolutely unreal card. That was two big underdogs that I picked in the main and co-main event, and both picks were right. Oh my god, wow. We've also got, um, oh my god, I mean, where do we even start, people? Volkov versus Waldo Cortes Costa. A bit of controversy with that fight. I thought Waldo Cortes actually done enough to win that fight. I thought Waldo won I want to say the second and the third round, if my memory serves me correct. Um, so I think a lot of other people thought similar with that one. Sean Brady versus Wokan Buckley. There's no excuses for that one. My prediction was completely wrong. It was quite weird actually. Wokan Buckley went from being a massive underdog to a massive favourite, which I think shows how much money people put on Wokan Buckley to win that fight. Sean Brady with just an absolute dominance performance, absolutely dominating Buckley with the grappling. Um, Buckley didn't have no answer for the grappling from Brady. Um, yeah, great performance from Sean Brady in that one. Bobby Green versus Jeremy Stevens again. What a fun fight this one was. Bobby Green, I think he ended up getting the finish in the first. It was either late in the first, early in the second round. I'll double check that in a sec. Bobby Green, I told you, he had that nice win over Daniel Zellhuber before this. Really solid win. Great performance from Bobby Green. Put me 3-2 out of 3 out of 5. 3 picks. Pardon me, people. 3 picks right, 2 picks wrong in the main card. We've done a lot better on the prelims. We only got one fight wrong on the prelims, and that was the Alvarez fight. Wow. So that means we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We went 10 out of 13 on predictions this weekend, guys. Wow, what a night. What we're going to do, people, is we're going to just sort of work our way back up from the Instagram, starting with the first fight of the night. I didn't manage to catch any of these fights. Bazinga getting his win over Santos. I missed that one. I managed to catch the end of the Pat Sabatini Gomez fight. That put me, I got the first 3 fights right. And then the Roman Kopylov fight, people. Now, wow, what a fight this was. What a performance from Roman Kopylov. The first round, Marco Tulio won that round for definite, in my opinion. And Kopylov completely turning the tide in rounds 2 and 3 with some big knockdowns. Absolutely unreal performance from Kopylov. That was my first underdog pick of the night. I love Kopylov, he's a great fighter. I thought it was a bit weird they had him as an underdog coming into this one. I didn't think Tulio was a good fighter, but I didn't think hadn't thought it proved him. Fucking hell, sorry, you tell I fucking need to get to see. He's not proved himself before this fight. I thought it was a bit weird having Kopylov as such big as an underdog. This one, I could actually see why they had Jim Miller as an underdog coming into this one. But Jim Miller earning his 20th UFC finish, which puts him second most finishes in UFC history. I think that's just behind Charles Oliveira. What a performance from Jim Miller, people. Absolute dominance. Ended up getting the guillotine in the first rounds. Wow, what a win from Jim Miller. I think he's going for 50 UFC fights. Yeah, wow, what a performance from Jim Miller. Absolutely great performance. Now, this was another crazy fight, people. We had Grant Dawson versus Rebecca. Another fight where I can't remember what way round it was, but it was 1-1 going into the third round. Can't remember who won which round. I think Dawson won the first round, then Rebecca won the second round. And then Dawson was all over him in the third round, but 18 seconds to go. It didn't. The choke didn't look locked in, to be honest with you, people. But 18 seconds to go, and Dawson choked out Rebecca. Great performance from Grant Dawson. Now this was the fight where I'd gone 7 out of 7 so far. I actually had a 9-fold on. I had the 7 fights we just talked about, and I had Joel Alvarez beating Amosev. I didn't know much about this Amosev coming into this one, people, but wow, I don't think I'm going to be betting against him again. Bro submitted his opponent and emoted on him. I wasn't feeling too confident in it. Like I say, it was more of what I knew about Joel Alvarez and lack of what I knew about Amosev, which made me go with Alvarez. So I wasn't very confident going into it. My £5 had turned into £161. So I said thank you very much and cashed it out. Had another £5 bet on the main cards on Buckley, Waldo Cortez, Joshua Van and Sean Strickland, which obviously didn't come in 2 out of 4 on that one. But yeah, what a performance from Amosev. Dominant. He was dominant in the first round, and he ended up finding the submission in the second round. Great win for Amosev over who I thought is a tough contender, Joel Alvarez. I thought he had a great win over Vicente Luque coming into this fight. Now, Teb County, yeah, as they say here, calling out Izzy after the fight, keep him away from Izzy, bro. What a performance from Teb Gautier. This is what we expected to see from Teb Gautier in his last fight. Getting the knockout in the second round. Absolutely crazy knockout. Great performance from Teb Gautier, people. Now, we talked on this performance from Bobby Green. It was in the first round. Found a submission in the first round. Absolutely great performance from Bobby Green. Unreal stuff. Yeah, how can you not love King Green? Sorry, how can you not love King Green? This fight, not so much the Sean Brady, Wokan Buckley. Obviously, not just because I picked it wrong, but I didn't think it was quite as someone said there. Yeah, it's time to take that trip to Dagestan. I mean, what can you do if Buckley's not gonna defend the grappling and the wrestling? Then why isn't Brady going to choose the easier path of victory and sit on top of him for 15 minutes and just rain down punches on him? And he was staying quite active, laying some big punches. So this is the fight I thought was quite controversial. Costa just got robbed. I agree. I've seen work. Maybe it's fair, Volkov getting gifted this win, because obviously, in my opinion, he was robbed in the Cyril Gane fight. I thought Volkov beat Cyril Gane in that fight. Obviously, the judges gave the fight to Gane. It's a bit upsetting because I was really high on Waldo. I'm still really high on Waldo. I thought he won the fight. Just gonna have to put him on a bit of a different trajectory to get to that title spot that he's going to get to at one point in time. Volkov at the back end of the career, I'm not too mad about Volkov getting gifted the winner, guys. Hopefully we can see Volkov versus Alex Pereira. If Pereira beats Cyril Gane, that's a fun fight. I think that'd be a fun matchup. Let me know what you think to that one, people. Now, the Joshua Van fight. Oh my god. What a fight this was. Honestly, I was all over the living room watching this one. End of round 2, big knockdown from Joshua Van, sat Tyra down. Round 3, oh my god, looked like Tyra was coming back. Same with the 4th round a little bit, but Van was still putting it on him, and yeah, put some respect on bro's name. I said this. I said to people, put some respect on Van's name. People weren't giving him enough respect coming into this one. Tyra obviously a dog. He's a killer, but Van's obviously not as bad as people thought he would, and there's no other fight to make than the Joshua Van Pantoja rematch. You've got to make that Joshua Van Pantoja rematch, people. He's not the paper champ anymore. People saying here Pantoja gonna get his belt back. There's only one way to find out, people. If he pulls out a performance like that, Pantoja's obviously a beast. We can't forget about Pantoja just off of his last performance. But yeah, wow. But who saw this happening? Me. AJ Knows MMA. I saw this happening. I wish I could say I've seen it happening against Izzy. I wanted it to happen against Izzy, but I didn't see it happening. But people, what did I say? If Strickland can defend the takedowns, which look what he's doing on this clip, and oh my god, in the second round, chimaev shoots, Strickland defends it, and chimaev just rolls onto his back and just accepts position. Strickland dives on top of him like, what are you doing? Why are you giving me this chance? Rightly so. I don't agree with this comment disqualified fight both. My grandma is more aggressive. This fight looks so fake. UFC equals WWE. Really? Am I just a nerd? I thought this was a really good fight. I thought this was a great performance from Strickland. We're living in an alternate timeline. Like I said, khamzat putting the belt on Sean. I didn't see that coming. Big respect to Sean for, like I say, he's selling a fight at the end of the day. But he apologised to both the Muslim and Christian brothers, saying maybe he took it a little step too far. I think everyone knows how Strickland really is, and he loves and cares about everyone. Of all religions, that is, anyway. But, what's it called? He was just selling a fight. I think they both were. They both said some outlandish shit. But they both got in the octagon, settled their differences like a man. I had it round 2, 3, and 5 to Strickland, but let me know how you guys scored it. Did you score it differently? But wow, people, what an absolute... The whole night of fights was unreal, but wow, what a performance from Joshua Van in particular, and especially what a performance from Sean Strickland, people. People saying fight was rigged 3-2 khamzat. Let me know what 3 rounds you think khamzat won. I can definitely see khamzat winning the 1st and 4th round. Maybe there's an argument for khamzat winning the 3rd round, but I thought Strickland won that. That's just my opinion, people. Guys, what a night of fights. I've done it a bit differently, people, because like I've been missing listening to the commentary, just the crowds, you know what I mean, the whole atmosphere. When I went to UFC London a month or 2 ago, whenever it was, made me remember how obviously 1,000 times better when you're actually there than watching it on TV. But yeah, that atmosphere really does makes a big difference when watching the fights. What a night, man. What an entertaining night. As I said, 10 out of 13 on predictions. This is why you gotta watch the predictions videos, people. Pretty sure Brendan Allen's fighting next week, but I'll have a little look at it. I might fly and get some food quick, edit this, upload this, and then call it a night, people. But thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe if you've not already. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you so much, people. I hope you've had as awesome a night as me, watching a great card, great night of fights, people. This is what we love to watch the UFC for. Peace and love, people, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love.